rolling. But let's continue.
I have to take both videos and merge them together. That's fine. And re-edit it. But it's fine. So we are fourfold here, head into our chest. Thank you for your patience. I'm gonna put them back together. I'm gonna just put them, and we'll work it out. Gently rolling ourselves up. Taking our feet in front of us, taking both hands on up, stretching up, just shaking from side to side here, lifting up our cheeks from side to side. Having our hands up, doing a little shoulder action, rolling our bodies, gently bringing it down. Adjusting ourselves back to our hands and knees, making sure your knees are underneath your hips, hands underneath our shoulders here. Go ahead, let's work on that cat-cow where we inhale, our head up, chin looking up, belly dropping, tailbone up for cow. Exhale, rounding our body, chin to our chest, gut coming in, butt sucking in. For cat. Go ahead, take a couple rounds, breathing in and out, using your breath to guide you back and forth. Cat-cow in here. Taking our time. Do 2 more rounds. Front and center. We're going to take our right foot behind us, bend our knee, open up our hip, looking in the same direction as our knee. Hold in here, deep breathing, making sure you're not sinking, but actually using your hands engaged in your core and in your leg. Stretching on out your your right foot. Take your left hand in front. Doing songbird here. Go ahead, drop that palm down to the ground. Still having that right leg up. Go ahead and lift the top half of your body down, have your forehead kiss the ground for singing songbird here. As your left foot is up in the sky, your forehead is on the ground, and gently lifting up, dropping that knee, resetting, getting that on the opposite side. Hello, hello, hello. Taking that left foot, bend that knee, open up the hip, really working out body here. Holding in here, yogi style. Taking your time. Holding in here, waking up your hips. Waking up your legs. Go ahead, stretch out. Toes down to the ground here. Holding your legs straight out. Taking your right hand straight forward. Holding in here in songbird. From that songbird, we're going to go to singing songbird. So you're going to drop down. That right hand, bring in, doing like a chaturanga push up, but lowering down, bring our forehead down to the ground here. Left leg up in the air for singing songbird. And gently lift it up. Bring it back to your knees and switching yourself back into a child's pose. Hello, hello, hello. She's like, what is she doing? Songbird and singing songbird. Stretching both hands in front. Deeply breathing, just resetting our body. Stretching on top half of our body, getting nice and warm, waking ourselves up, moving that fascia, cracking up those muscles. Saying hello, hello, hello. Deep breathing in and out. Making sure you're being mindful of your breath, slowing it down, bringing in control. Practicing that deep breathing. Ujjayi breath, having that breath going all the way into your belly. Then exhaling the breath from your belly, moving the breath through your body. Gently bring it back. Hands and knees. You know, for me, once is never enough. Take that right foot behind you, bring your knee, open up the hip, look in that direction, taking a breath. Exhale out, go ahead, straighten that lovely right foot. Taking your left hand in front, holding it here, dropping that left hand, using that right leg to go up, and the top half of your body lowering down for songbird here. Holding it here, gently pushing up, dropping that knee, resetting your body, back onto your hands and knees, and taking that left leg behind us, stretching it all the way out. Bend that knee, open up the hip, waking up the body. Hello, hello, hello. Stretching that leg out, stretching out your right hand here in songbird. Dropping that palm down, Lower top half of your body, bring your forehead down to the ground for singing songbird. Go ahead, gently lift it up. Bring it back to hands and knees. And then transition yourself back to child's pose. This time in your child's pose, bring your elbows close to your knees. Fist on top of fist, forehead on top of fist. And take it a restorative child pose. Taking a breath. Gently guiding your breath back and forth here, taking your time. Deep breathing. Taking these lovely recovery breaths, just being mindful of your body, make any slight movements and adjustments. Make sure your knees are the same size as your yoga mat. Elbows close to your knees, forehead down to the ground. Using your fists here as restorative. Go ahead, stretch both hands out in front of you, bringing your knees underneath your hips, tucking your toes down. Pushing yourself all the way up to a downward facing dog. First downward dog today, so it could be a little tight, could be a little comfortable. You can go ahead and put a little pedal with your knees on your hip from side to side. Taking your time, holding it here. Waking up your body in this downward dog, first inversion of the day. Well, actually, technically your second. And maybe you do sing a songbird, so this downward dog is technically your second. Holding it down here. Drop down to your knees. Reset child's pose. Usually an inversion is your head's lower than your heart. So your heart's like lower down, but your head's lower than your heart. Hold in here, knees same size as your yoga mat. Dropping it down, bring your hands straight. Active child pose here. Go ahead, gently bring it on up. Back into your hands and knees. Here's the fun part. So if you see my little short videos, we're going to do it. So we're going to start with our hands and knees here. In a tabletop position. Tuck your toes down, push all the way back to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Shift the top half of your body forward. Drop down, belly, chest, chin. Go ahead, lower down the bum. Bringing your head on up to a baby cobra. Bringing your elbows close to your chest here. Bringing it into a sphinx pose. Holding it here. Holding your sphinx. Taking your time. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Go ahead, tuck both toes in to the ground. Use your hand, bring your palms, pulling them back to the side of your chest here. Lift yourself on up and push all the way back to child's pose. Taking a breath. Let's do that 2 more times. Go ahead, bring it up to your hands and knees, tabletop position, tuck your toes down. Pushing it all the way back up to downward dog for a breath. Drop it down. Hands and knees, shift the top half of your body forward here and a baby plank here. Drop down, belly, chest, chin to the ground. Go ahead, drop down your belly. Bring your elbows to the side of your chest here to a sphinx pose. Stretching out that back, stretching our back in 2 different directions. Tucking your toes down to the ground, bringing your palms close to your chest, pushing yourself all the way back up, and resetting yourself child's pose. Last time, hold it here. On an exhale, bring it up to your hands and knees, back in tabletop position, tuck your toes down. Inhale, exhale. Out to downward facing dog. Go ahead, drop down to your knees. With the inhale, exhale, shift the top half of your body forward. Go ahead, lower down, belly, chest, chin. Hold it here. Bringing your elbows close next to your chest here. Taking your time. Holding it here for a baby cobra. I'm sorry, sphinx pose, not baby cobra. Cobra's with our hands close to us. This is sphinx. Holding it here. If you like a little bit more, maybe you can try still pose where you can take your palms out in front of you. Just lifting up, doing still pose, making sure you're not squeezing your butt. Just getting a deeper stretch in your lower back. If that's too much, just go ahead and drop your elbows back down to your body close. Hold it in here. Deep breathe in. Taking our time. And we're going to drop it all the way down to everyone's favorite pose. One of his favorites, crocodile pose. We're bringing our cheek to our palms here, taking palm on top of palm. Picking your cheek onto the palm here, closing your eyes. Just for a rest here. Resting your low back. Go ahead, twist your head to the opposite side here. Deep breathing. Go ahead, lift it on up. Push all the way back to child's pose. Taking your time here. Bring it up to your hands and knees. Reset our body. If you need to, go ahead and take a water break. I'm going to take a little water, take some water in for a sec. Go ahead, I encourage it. Always keep water near me. You never know when the moment just hits you. You get thirsty real quick. How are you guys doing? I'm doing well. Doing well. Figure out, hop in, do a live video, see how's everybody doing. Give you guys some yoga time. I'm back to recording, so you will see me upload some videos too from my new pad, and you'll get to see the new little studio makeshift that I made at my house. So hopefully you like and enjoy it. So hopefully I'll definitely see you soon. All right. Deep breathing and sitting. What the heck was that noise? I don't know what that noise was. But I'm sitting here on my bum like this. And you're about to sit in hero's pose. Hold it here. If this is too much for you sitting on your knees like that, you can go ahead and sit down on your bum. So nice and tall and engaged. Go ahead and lift on both knees here if you're not. We're going to do a modified camel. So we're going to take our left toes, bring them to the ground here. Take our left hand, bring it up to the sky. And if you have the range of motion, you can do one hand back here. Take your left hand to your left foot. Need to be, and take your right, just leave it on your hips. Right there for modified camel. If not, you take your hand, place it on your hips, and just lean back. Lean back, lean back. So let's get our alignment right. So we are engaging our thighs. We're going to stretch in our back, so we're pushing our hips forward, bringing our top half of our body back. Just taking our one hand, our left hand. You can have your right hand, you can have it forward, you can have it up, or you can have it on your hips. Whatever's comfortable for you. Just doing half camel. If this is too much, you can tuck your toes down or use a block next to you for modification. Go ahead, lift it on up. Let's get the other side. So we're going to tuck, if you want, you can tuck your toes down, have it straight, have a block, whatever you need. We're going to push our hips forward, taking our right hand, grab it back. You can have your hand forward or up, whatever's comfortable, hand on your hip. Or you can just have your right hip and go back just a little bit, just play with it. Whatever's comfortable for you. We bend our spine one way, we're still bending our spine another way. Holding it here, take another breath, and gently bring it on up, and drop it all the way down. And counteracting that, let's go into a child's pose. Having our knees sinks under the mat. And our forehead down to the mat. Bring our elbows close, fist on top of fist, forehead on top of our fist here. Resetting our body, resetting our back. Taking our time. Deep breathing. Resetting our gaze, resetting our purpose here for a second. All right, bringing it back on up to our hands and knees, bringing our feet to the side here. Bringing our feet together. And do butterfly pose. Holding it here. Have my feet a little bit out so my forehead, so I can do extended version. So I have my wings on open here for my butterfly. Taking my palms underneath my feet here. Trying not to flash the world. Gotta be somewhat modest. Bringing my head on down. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Welcome to Urkie's World. Urkie's World. Come on, I'm Urkie. It's yoga time. It's the place to be. Holding it here. Bringing your head as close as you can to your feet. Getting nice and comfortable. Having your palms wrapped around your feet. And go ahead, engaging that lower back here. Holding it here, deep breathing. Taking your time. Gently lifting it up one vertebra at a time. Straighten out only your right leg, bringing your left foot into your right thigh here. Bringing both palms up, folding forward in any amount wherever you can grasp. Stretching everything out. Oh, it's getting cooler here. I have to turn the air conditioner on higher. Holding it here. Put a little smile in it. Hopefully you're smiling with me. Not like, Ursa, what are you doing? Stuff. Yoga stuff. Then we're going to gently lift it on up. We're going to take this left foot. Bring it to a number 7. Take your right foot behind you into a number 7. Into deer pose, turning into the left side. Gently bringing our top half of our body forward here, sitting in deer pose. I have yet to see a deer sit like this. I say this all the time to my students. I'm probably like sick of me saying that joke, but I have not yet seen one. When I see a deer do this, I'll be happy. I want to see how their legs get like this. I'm curious. Are their legs like noodle? I don't know. Good question. Gently lift it on up, taking that right foot, straighten out that left foot, go ahead, shake it on and shake it on now. So take this take this right foot, bring it into the left thigh. Holding it here, bring up both palms up to the sky, facing each other, both hands, fold forward in any amount. Stretching out backs here. Holding it here, deep breathing in and out. Hopefully you have a beautiful yoga smile. Let me see you smile. Da, 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 da. I didn't say it was a great singer. Da, 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 da. I like your smile. Go ahead, lift it on up. Take that right leg, turn into a number 7. Taking that left leg behind you, turn that into another 7. We got 2 7, double 7. Rolling forward here with the top half of our body over, all right, getting in our deer pose here on the right side, stretching everything out. I like your smile. Had to say it, had to sing it twice. Why not? Hold it in here, deep breathe in. Boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back, boom, boom, back. There's so much food you're gonna get from me. Taking that lovely, lovely right, left leg, stretching it forward, taking the right, stretching it forward. Holding it here, just bringing both our hands up to the sky. Go ahead, gently swish your body from side to side, like a little wet noodle. Holding it here, exhale, folding both hands in front of you. Yes, I know, I entertain myself. This is what I do by myself. I'm like this in real life. If you ever come to my real life yoga class, I'm like this all the time. Ask anybody that works with me, ask anybody do yoga with me, I'm really like this. 100%. I'll sing to myself, I'll hum, I'll do everything. Bring your hands on up. I entertain myself. Bring them both palms to the side here. Gonna point your toes. Taking both our palms to the side of our body here, lifting, popping our chest open. Holding it here. I'm having my toes stretch out. Bringing my toes, stretching up to the sky, pointing them away, flexing them up, pointing them away. All right. Switch, 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 switch. Switch your position. Lay it on your back. I said switch, switch. I don't know what the heck that meant. Bring your palms to the side of you. Feet hip width apart. Holding it here. Having your toes planted onto the ground. We're going to go ahead, take a nice deep breath in. On an exhale, lifting our hips up to a bridge pose here. You can have your palm to the side, grabbing your mat, clasping behind, rubbing your ankle, wherever you are at. Try clasp behind my hand, my shoulders are tight. Holding the hand, lifting your hips up to the sky. And on the exhale, gently dropping down your hips. One vertebra at a time, having your knees at least the same distance as your yoga mat. And do a deep twist here. Twisting your knees from side to side and windshield wiper. Front and center your knees, bringing both feet up to the sky. Deep breathe in. Holding here, going legs up against the wall, having the palms, our palms next to our body here. Transition your hand to rub your feet by doing happy baby, bending your knees here. Open up your hips. Open up your feet for a happy baby. If it's too much, you can grab the back of your thigh, your knee, your feet, your calves. You can also use a yoga block. Yoga strap too. I had to think about what I was talking about. Hold it here if you like to get jazzy with your baby. You can rock your baby from side to side. Happy baby. Breathing in and out. Go ahead, bring both knees together. Drop your feet down. Stretching out your feet. Stretching out your hands above your head. Full body stretch. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Bringing your palms to the side of you. Bringing your feet at least hip distance. Closing your eyes, letting everything go. Returning your breath back to a normal pace. Letting go of that ujjayi breath. Relaxing your body, slow and control with your breath. Getting a grasp on whatever is going on, making sure you're letting everything go at this moment. Put a little wiggle on your toes and your fingers here. And then take a nice silence here for a second for some Savasana, corpse pose. Plant your left foot into the mat, plant your right foot into the mat, making sure your knees are hip width apart. Gently windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Bringing both knees into your chest. Go ahead, grab your palms around your knees here, hold them here. Take a little stretch of your low back. Go ahead, gently lift your head up to your knees and chest, chest to knees. Go ahead, drop it down. Bringing both hands out to a lovely letter T. Dropping both knees over to your right. Taking your right palm above your head and taking your left hand in front of your body. Having the blood flow back into your heart chamber here. Deep breathing. If you have your eyes closed, you can leave your eyes closed and gently lift yourself up one vertebra at a time. Getting nice and comfortable. If you'd like to take a longer break, go ahead, you can shut me off. Take a nice break and come back to me. Hold it in here. Sitting on my sit bones here, back to crisscross applesauce or half lotus. I'm going to do a half lotus. Holding it here. Deep breathing. Inhale, bringing both palms up to the sky, palms facing each other. Bring your hands into heart center and we say Namaste. Namaste is an East Indian Sanskrit word that means the God in me bows down and honor the God in you. Thank you so much for your time and your love and everything. I appreciate you, miss you, and love each and every one of you. If you want to see me every Saturday, I'm here at Blue Ani. I teach, well, my class used to be at 10:30. It's changing at the end of September to 9:30. So I'll be here from 9:30 to 10:30. Teaching a class, online class, from $5 only to drop in. This was just a little freebie because I was here early in the studio because I got off of work and was like, hey, I feel like sharing. All right, my beautiful people, you have a good one and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Bye. As I have to get my boom up to turn me off. Bye. Oh, bye. I like your smile.